even though they have diametrically opposed charts and like their rise and fall tends to be opposite of each other, there's actually a lot of similarities between Joe Rogan and Alex Jones. They emanate from the Sacred Cow productions and all that kind of stuff. But what you have here are both two people who are very bright, charming, and personable and entertaining to listen to, who think that they have a grasp on the information and that they can't be controlled. Mm-hmm. And so let's just say, for the sake of discussion, that at the beginning, they were both genuine, right? And then at a certain point, they understand that whatever they're doing has either been funded and created from the beginning or infiltrated, right? But these are two people, both with Napoleon complexes, both kind of short, right? And with this sort of idea that they're pretty smart and wouldn't be able to be controlled or wouldn't be able to be taken over, who now become aware that shit, there's been a turd in my punch bowl, right? And it is not in their nature for them to acknowledge that they missed something and to sort of go back and try and correct that, right? And which is probably why their personalities were singled out for being good in this role, and why these were the operations that they wanted to sort of fund or dig into or infiltrate or whatever. Because if something came up, it would be the tendency of these personality types to make excuses for it, cover it up, do something to distract, whatever it is, right? And so then you have, going forward, this person with this awareness that, like, okay, I've been fooled, but I don't want to admit that I've been fooled. I do want to sort of try to correct some of this stuff without really correcting it. So I'm going to sort of play this role, and right, like this is all, and both of them have acting tendencies, and they're both very funny. So I hold space, I hold room in my heart and in my mind for the fact that these are just two people caught up in the same shit we're caught up into, but at a much higher level and in front of much more people, and with a different set of personality and character defaults than you and I have.
It's all the same up. It's not different. It's the same that you and I and Robert Forte talk about. It's the exact same thing.
It's the same thing. It's all part of it, right? And so, it's a difficult beast to sort of describe and slay and whatever, because I do think there's probably a lot of people caught up in it who don't understand that there's an awe and that they're in it.
Yeah.
And they're promoting it. And so, like, how do we suss out truth from fiction, good intention from bad intention, mistakes from intentional omission? We're dealing with curating information and trying to understand how these things work. It's like going into this bowl of stuff, right? And just extracting with tweezers not only the information that you want, but making sure that you get enough of the sauce off of it so that it's digested. I mean, it's really a complicated undertaking, right? And it creates a certain kind of neurosis and paranoia, right, in the person who's doing it, like, and this can make people seem odd to others around them, and that oddity is sometimes misunderstood, right? And so when we do this, we can, like, if you don't take breaks from it, you become something not able to be understood by those around you.
Are you suggesting that if I take breaks, I won't be misunderstood? Regardless of the shitty criticism, they're still watching you, right? They're still making the conscious choice to tune in. So honestly, what it is that it's schadenfreude. Like, there's something about you that's attractive. There's something about what you're creating, what you're transmitting. And I think what you're reflecting is the unactualized parts of them, I want a YouTube channel. I have a YouTube channel, but I'm not putting out any content. I'm not doing anything. And I noticed, I noticed this in the criticism that I get. And when I see the people and they're not where they want to be in their lives, and like, honestly, I think it's just a compliment, but we're such an emotionally retarded species that it comes out as criticism. But what they're basically saying is like, I totally dig you and I want to do what you're doing. And because I'm not honest about that in myself, I'm just going to tear you down because I feel shitty for not actualizing my own dreams. I mean, if I had get a dime for any time some asshole on a video comment told me to get my teeth fixed. Right. I would have a well pump right now.
I can't think of anything more spoiled or first world than I'm not going to listen to information because like I don't like the way they're using pronouns.
It's elitist. It's totally elitist. Like it's so snotty. Like unless someone is speaking at my level of languaging mastery, then I'm going to discount all their information.
Hey guys, happy Sunday. You just watched a few clips from episode number 48 of Words with myself and Dani Katz. And the link to find the full episode is included in the comment section below. So go over, check it out. There's an afterwards for this show as well. And enjoy. We'll see you around. Take care.